Hello, and thank you for tuning in, Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com, to another segment of Scrapbook Sunday 101. I know I've been MIA for a couple of weeks. It's been a busy few weeks, but I am back, so grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come scrapbook with me. So if you'd like to place an order with me in October, here is my host code, and you just go to Stampersdelight.com. Use that host code to place your order. Now, I would like to tell you about a special that we are having. If you are a demonstrator, you can pre-order this Eden's Gardens. Okay, it is a bundle or a suite, whichever you want to get, or a collection as they call it. Just note that the garden gems are not available right now, but you get this beautiful dies, stamps, and paper, which I will show you right now. And I will be showcasing this Friday morning on my Facebook Live. Here's the papers. Here's the stamp set. And then here are the dies. So let me just open those real quick. I have not had time to play with this myself, but look at these gorgeous dies. Okay, and then we have the stamps. We have something new here. It's called cotton paper. I can't wait to play with this, but I did have my fall retreat this weekend, and online and also in person. So look at this. Oh, it's so nice. I haven't even opened it until just now. Oh my goodness, I love it. You have fun playing with that. So I had my fall retreat this weekend, the in-person one, and I will be doing my online one later today. So if you join the online retreat, those will be going in the mail tomorrow. So exciting. So I have a lot going on in October. And then here are the papers. Oh my goodness, look at this. So that's the back side. It's beautiful foil. Can you see these foil images? Let me bring that up. Oh my goodness, I love it. Love it already. So this is the other side of it. And then we have another one. I tend to use the ones with the foil side. Anyway, what I've decided to do is use this for my online November class. And the description is below what you will get with the November class. You can order the collection through me and get the card kit and tutorial free. You can order the bundle through me and get the card kit and tutorial free. Or you can just purchase the tutorial and the card kit. So just read the description below. Follow the instructions. If you have any questions, you can contact me at just go to Stampersdelight.com. Okay. Very early this morning. Sorry. Okay. And here's the last one. So this is Eden's Gardens. Again, this is a pre-order for demonstrators, customers. The stamp set will be available in the new catalog, which you will get in the mail from me if you're my customer, when it's available. And if you would like a catalog, just contact me. When they're available, I will send them out. I do send the first one out complimentary. So again, here is the stamp set and the dies. Again, November is my online class with this. The stamp sets and dies will be available in the new catalog. However, the designer series paper, the cotton paper, and the gems are while supplies last. For customers, this will be available for purchase November, I think it's let me see, just it says on here, November 2nd. Okay, and that's Eden's Gardens. Can't wait to play with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do today, welcome to Scrapbook 101. A lot of people forget about these things in the back of the catalog. So this is the annual catalog, page 170, 171. We have, as a host gift, when you place an order, you can get this designer series packet free. And it's 48 sheets of 12 by 12 designer series paper. Really great deal. Great patterns. And I am going to be using that little dot one today. So let me bring in the paper. I'm going to use my basic white. I don't like to use designer series paper as a background, as my base, because it's too flimsy. So here's my 12 by 12. And then here is the designer series paper. Very, very nice on this side. But I want something, a pattern that's going to go with what I'm doing, but also not take away from my pictures. So if you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, you know that I just celebrated. We celebrated our 40th anniversary, and my cousin surprised me with a little family get-together. Okay, and that's what I'm going to work on today. So I have a lot of pictures, and I'll probably do a couple more pages, but this is going to be my main picture, my main page. So for 40th anniversary, it's ruby red. We have real red, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to be layering these items. So let me bring in what I'm going to be showing you, what I'm going to be layering. So here's a napkin from that day, 40th anniversary. We'll use that side because it's got little writing here. So that is my 40th anniversary. It matches real nice with the real red. I have a picture here of the cake, the cannoli cake that my friend bought for the party. And it says happy 40th. And then we have a picture of my husband and I cutting the cake. Again, I have other pictures with the family and everything, but this is the main focus, my first page. And you can see the balloons back there. And then I wanted to, 40 years is a long time, right? Okay, so I wanted to bring in a picture that was not in my wedding album. I had some extras. And here is a wedding picture of my husband and I at the altar. Obviously would be. Well, a little bit of change there. I'm a little gray, long hair, right? Okay, but I wanted to tie that in with my 40th. I also took great cards. Don't forget these cards. These are actually from the annual catalog, and it's called The Memories and More, but it's Memories and More card pack. What a year. Great cards. Okay, for any occasion, whether you're going to make it into a card, I prefer to use those for my scrapbook pages. And you can always find something in here. Okay, they have some stickers. I mean, these are just great, amazing things we did. This one was a you and me, and I almost used that. I will leave that. Maybe I will play around with that. So let's see what we got. What I picked out was a card that, of course, has scissors on it. I don't need that. But it says, today was. And I just journaled a little bit. Today was a great day. We celebrated our 40th anniversary with family. Kelly and Steve threw us a little surprise party. It was actually the week before our anniversary. So I wanted the date that we had the party, which was 9/11/2021. And then our wedding date was down here, 9/19/1981. So these are the things I'm going to be using. So here's my card base. The first thing I'm going to do is just trim off a little bit. I say card base, my scrapbook base. Just going to trim off a little bit of edge here. Not much, okay? Look at that strip. That's like, you know, 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to turn it around here and do the same thing on this side using my paper trimmer. This will be staying right next to me because I will be using that again. And let's just put that in there. Okay, so you see what I have here now? Just a very subtle edge of white. And that's just because I don't want my page to be too flimsy. I am going to bring in my Stampin' Seal. Don't need a lot of this. You don't need to go all over the place. This is very, very sticky. So I'm just putting a couple little lines of it. To start my page. So I am going to put this right here, just so I have a little bit of a white edge. And there we go. Now I can mat these. You've seen me mat pictures where you would mat it like this and trim it. I'm not going to do that for this one. This one I'm going to use that whole piece of real red. And I am just going to, if you can see it, hopefully when I get my new setup, I'll be able to have more room here where you can see more. I don't know why I always turn it over. I'm going to do the same thing here. I am going to go ahead and glue this down to the middle of my page. So I'm just doing some layering. This is actually like a large mat. Okay. So the start of this, of course, is the 40th, because it is my 40th anniversary. Now this, you got to be a little careful with this. Go very gently. This is a napkin. You can also use Tombow. I'm just trying to, or glue dots. I'm just trying to get a little glue here without tearing it. So I've got a little bit there. I'm going to lay that right in the middle here. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in my pictures. This one with the cake, I want that, but I don't necessarily need all this over here. So let's trim that off. Maybe a little hard the way the picture was taken. Listen, when we're taking pictures, sometimes we just don't think of scrapbooking. So maybe you miss something and or you get a little bit too much in there. So I want it squared, but this is still kind of, you got the cake there. Well, maybe we'll leave that. Okay, we may have to change that, but let's see. Now I want to bring in my wedding picture. Okay. And again, that might be a little too large. Maybe we'll put it right here. Okay, so what I'm doing is just trying to move in these pictures. There we go, something like that. 40 years, from here to here. And then I have my little journaling card. And we'll do that probably up here. Yeah, that would work right there. Doesn't have to be straight. I'm going to do it like that. And there I have a quick little page. This just doesn't look right to me. I do want to cut off a little bit more. It doesn't, I mean, I wanted to try to keep it square, but I just didn't like all that red there. So we're just going to make it a little bit smaller. And we might actually change this up now because this is a smaller piece and this is a larger area. I could put the writing over there. There we go. Change that right up. Now I will have a still shot of this on my blog and maybe move these over a little bit, having them go right onto. Now let me just see. Maybe I do want to use this you and me. I think I'm going to use that. I'm going to take this and I'm going to trim this up. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Even though it's red on red, I don't even have to trim that because I'm going to be layering it. Oh, I like that. What do you think? Yep. You and me. 40 years. Okay, so now let's put it together. So the first thing, I'm going to move these out. That's already there. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't suggest you gluing over, over the napkin, but I'm doing it to stay in focus here. You and me. I'm going to take that journaling card. I'm going to hide where that ends. Can you see that? Right there. And again, I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to hide that so it looks like it's on that same piece of cardstock. Right there. Of course, our wedding picture we'll put right here. Like I said, this was an extra from the proofs that it didn't go into our album, although I think one very similar did. Put that right there. Now I have this one. And this has a lot of busyness going on. I think I might trim this a little bit too. Just get some of that out of the way. maybe just a little bit of this. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that better. And now you can see why I didn't mat it, because it looks just like it's matted right here. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. Adding my Stampin' Seal. And really, you don't have to add anything else to this, but it's the start of a great page layout. This would be my first page layout, and then I have pictures with the family and friends, and I would do some more of those. But I want to add some little doodads. Now, I had these were left over from a paper pumpkin, and I don't know if you can see them, but they're red and white hearts. And I thought, oh my goodness, they would work so well. So I am just going to randomly, because this is red, put those little hearts. I'm using the white ones. Again, just look in your stash. And we're just going to add some of these. I have so many of them, I can add as many as I'd like. Okay. But I'm using the white ones. Let's see. And this is my Take Your Pick tool, which is absolutely a must-have, right? Must have. You can see what I'm doing. I'm using the little point because it's a little bit easier for me right now. But this is our cement edge, or putty edge rather. And if you notice, what you can do is you just grab that with that putty edge. There we go. All right. And again, I'm going to add some more up here. They can go any which way. They're just cute little hearts. So I got them going every which way. And it just kind of frames that really nice with all the hearts and makes it special for that day. If I wanted to, I could add some red ones over here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. What do you think? And there you have Scrapbook 101 for today. And I will be back next week with another one. So thank you for your patience while I was MIA. I told you I would keep doing this as long as I keep getting the comments that you love the pages. And until next week, keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.